as soon as the market has showed us a tiny bit of hope, it has to all collapse yet again. Guys, I was not supposed to make a video today because it's a Saturday. I was trying to enjoy some Detroit, also walking my turtle, and also our peacock. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Look, here's our peacock, shitting all over the place constantly. But nonetheless, I'm still here making videos for you guys. So if you respect that, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and make some noise down in the comments for the algorithms. Let me dive straight into this. I'm gonna also show you my trades. Didn't show you my trades yesterday, wasn't logged into Bybit. So here is the hopium that Bitcoin dominance got a very nice, beautiful rejection. And it was very, very nice, very powerful. And actually Bitcoin wasn't really pumping that very much. If you look at Bitcoin, the pump was relatively weak, but Ethereum actually has done better yesterday. And we saw a lot of capital flowing from Bitcoin to Ethereum. So this is the narrative we really wanted to see. And we also saw that we had a bit of volume and the break of this resistance in Ethereum, which would be constituting possibly finally also the breakout out of this formation here. But then everything turned and everything has changed. And the reason why that happened, there is two main reasons. And also at the end of the video, I'm going to also tell you the coin that everybody loves so much, but should be exceptionally careful about, because most of you are holding it. Exceptionally careful about in the next 60 days, because it could have just tremendous downside pressure. So we'll talk about it too. Now, when it comes to my trades, we are accumulating more and more trades right here. I didn't show you yesterday. So this account, actually, we started it with 1 million. It still is doing relatively okay, despite the market being shit. So we have our Lido position, we have the Bitcoin position, we have, let me move it lower. So we have Anna, I've also accumulated a little bit of Ton, Aptos, Doge, ICP, Pepe, WIF, which, yesterday crashed because of the news from Las Vegas, if you didn't pay attention. Then also XLM, WorldCoin, Trump coin, which is one of the worst so far. Jesus, 60K loss. Trump has to come out and say something. Then Chainlink. So overall, it's all right. It's just at break-even point, and I just hate to see it. And yesterday, I mean, look at this pump yesterday. Beautiful, nice, just to come down yet again. But Ethereum still has performed better than Bitcoin overall, and we were so happy to see this. So we really want to see the pump to continue and for all of this to really reverse yet again. So why this happened, let me dive into the details, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm expecting. And also, as you guys can see, I'm trading over on Bybit exclusively for our community. If you use my link down in the description of this video to Bybit, you can actually claim up to $30,000 initial deposit bonuses, and you can always create a new account with a different form of identification, such as a driver's license for your new KYC, or you can transfer your KYC to a new account and actually get up to 42% discount on trading fees, also up to $30,000 initial deposit bonuses, all the requirements you can see, and reward center when you're signing up, and also a discount on debit cards. So this is cool, but now that the shill is out of the way, let's move on to the important stuff. The first reason, there's again two main reasons, was the actual Donald Trump. You know, for the Trump coin, I'm slowly accumulating it. I'm holding like $230,000 worth of that coin. But I'll probably buy more of it because I think that at some point they will come out, they will say something, they will pump the price, and then I'll have my take profit, and that's it. Because to be honest, would it, it'd be logical for them to release a president's coin and then just see drip and drip and drip down to zero? And that's what's going to happen because it's a meme coin. It needs to be fueled up. It's supposed to have community. The leader has to say shit about it for it to keep pumping, or for it at least to not crash. So hopefully this guy is going to come out and say at least something about the coin he launched and the billions of dollars that people put into it. And a lot of people got burnt. So it's not looking good on him. And he's, as a Republican also, he's got a lot to do with markets climbing. They're always, as Republicans, they're interested in markets going up, not down. So the reason why the crypto crash happened yesterday, the reason why we had this Bitcoin rejection here yesterday from this beautiful breakout, just look, retest, and then just crash. This happened because of the same thing yet again, S&P 500. So, well, general, the stock market. So this is what the stock market did yesterday on a Friday, and also the last day of the month. Manipulation? Coincidence? I don't think so. But anyway, we don't have any proof of that. But the reason was because of the tariffs, 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico, and also 10% tariffs on China. And they're probably going to start either on the 1st of March or some are saying 1st of February. So really, is this a reason to crash? No, because he spoke about this so many times, but the market was like, yeah, okay, blah, blah, blah. He's not going to do it, and he's actually doing it. And thank God, because this is actually short-term, yeah, volatility, but long-term, this is good. This is what they were supposed to do a long time ago, and this is what I would have done if I were the president of the United States. Come on, stop it. You got to put on tariffs. Yeah, fuck him. So it is correct, and this was expected. So this is just short-term volatility, maybe some kind of short-term manipulation, but nonetheless, this is something that has caused it, but it's not the only reason. So I don't really think that, I think that the market is going to consume this because it's just something that it's expected, was expected, and now it's just a fact, which caused a little bit of a turmoil. Now, the second reason was the inflation. So PCE came out, and the inflation, so according to PCE, which is, again, a preferred gauge of inflation for Fed, for those of you who are living under a rock and don't know. So if you're looking at the previous one was 2.4, forecast was 2.6, the actual is 2.6. So the inflation is kind of climbing. And if you're looking at the core one, then the expectation was previous 2.8, expectation 2.8, and it came out as 2.8. So it kind of is a mixed reading, but the initial one, the headline one or the main one, wherever you want to call it, it's climbing. So the inflation is going up, so that's not good. It kind of reduces the chance of the reduction of the interest rates by Jerome Powell. So that's not nice, but at least it came in within the expectations, and hopefully Trump will still push them to reduce the interest rates and maybe even as a response go into quantitative easing, which we don't think is going to happen this year, to be honest. But these are the two reasons. And for me, overall, I'll give you my conclusion in just a second as to what I'm doing personally with my trades. I guess in the last video, like a lot of people said, oh, you're so emotional. I'm not emotional. I don't give a shit. You know, I'm objective to what we see. That's why in the last video I said it's got to start pumping. And it started pumping. So call me Mr. Spot on that, because if it didn't happen now, it would have gone much lower. Because a lot of people like myself who are objective, who are traders, who have millions of dollars on the line, will take just whatever it is out of the market that is not performing. So it had to go up, and thankfully it did, until, you know, all this crap came about. So one coin, as I promised you, that you should be very careful about in terms of holding, that I still hold a tiny bit of it, I don't hold much of it, and that is your favorite good old, drum roll. I guess, you know, a lot of you guys will just hate me in the comments, but again, this is just us being absolutely objective. Now, let me pull it up. This is all the favorite, and that's why it's not performing, actually. It is Solana, blah. So it's actually yesterday did worse than Ethereum. So overall, holding Solana right now, again, not financial advice, but in my opinion, it can be quite dangerous for one simple reason. This reason is right here. So have a look at this. Biggest Solana unlocks incoming over the next few months. So we have February, so this month, March, and April, 3 million, 9 million, 3 million. This is about 3-point-something billion dollars worth of selling pressure. Not all of it will be sold. Some people will keep it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I understand. But this is going to suppress the price tremendously. And this is something that could actually make a lot of people put their money on Ethereum, at least short term, from Solana, just because of the selling pressure. So I think that the price, maybe it will not crash, but it will not pump because of this in the next few months, just because of the selling pressure. And those of you who are expecting it to go to 3,000 or whatever, think again. But again, this is just my 2 cents. My trades I'm keeping, as I just showed you all of my trades, I'm still keeping them as they are. But if the market keeps not performing, or we have some bad news coming out, and we have the expectation that the market is going to crash lower, as I said in the previous video, I'm going to just sell all of my spot, or at least half of it. I'll close my futures trades. I'm not going to risk it. So I told you everything. Remember about the bonuses over on Bybit. George should use some bonuses too. Look at how much he's shitting all over the place. Literally, look at this floor. But we still love him. He's our soul. Anyway, see you next video.